Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Geoguessr video. Today I'm going to be playing some of my map in improved Iceland and giving some more tips. If you feel like learning some things about it, I'll walk you through my thought process for each round and I'll try and get some decent municipality streaks. I'm not the best at getting every single road, so I don't think this is going to go super well, but I can at least inform with some of my own thoughts on each round, and maybe somebody can learn something from this video. Don't feel like playing duels right now, mainly because they're going to be coming out with no moving and no moving, panning, or zooming rounds pretty soon, and those are modes I definitely prefer over moving. I have no interest in pinpointing anything. It's kind of annoying to me and not very fun, so kind of prefer those two game modes. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna continue that series back up once they come out with it. So let's get started. Alright, first round. So I've spent some time staring at this round. First of all, we've got a city over here of some sort. Got a big yellow sign, probably makes sense for there being a city here. We have some sunset coverage, a pretty wet road, and some rain clouds in the distance. Whenever I see kind of like this sunny but also rain clouds, I always think of this region right here. You can remember RIP, it's pretty easy to remember that. This area on these roads always have that kind of condition, so I assume we're probably on a road like this. Now I can't see the water to the north, but I mean it could be safe to assume since we have hills over here and hills way in the distance over there, which hills here could be these, and in the distance could be these. So I think I like this road. Is there any off-road anywhere? There might be. That could be one, and then this is one. Okay, so that's probably that road right there. So assuming I'm right about the road here, this should be the 5K, hopefully, or close to it. Oh, well, close to it. I got the right road, not the right angle. Oh well. Now round 2. Didn't spend too much time looking at this because it's pretty distinct with this sunset coverage, and the mountains are, you know, quite red, and there's also a lot of mountains, so there's also a smudge that could be useful. I zoomed into something that I kind of immediately like, which it could be wrong because that sometimes happens in Iceland, but if you notice this road curves and then kind of a land bridge here, and it has a bit of a body of water here, a bit of a body of water here. I zoomed into this and that looks pretty promising, but I gotta look for these other roads that seem to be coming off of it, and I don't see them, but there's one there. I don't see the other one though, but yeah, I mean this could be it. We'll see. Nice, there's a 5K. Alright, round 3, we've got a bit of a flat landscape, and rounds like these I usually always get wrong, but there is something pretty distinct about this round, is this hill right here. I'm pretty sure this is the Selfoss hill. You can see a whole city right here, which would presumably be that if it's right next to the hill like that. There's not really anything else that makes sense in the southern region of Iceland here, so we have to just look for a road angle that makes sense with the hill kind of to our northwest a little bit, slightly. Something like this could make sense. Let's see. Yeah, either that or this. I don't know how close we are. It's hard for me to tell. Probably not this close, right? Unless there's another. There's also quite a few like extremely small white roads that have coverage, so sometimes you just don't see those on the map. But let's see how the road angle looks here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for that. It could be this or something else. Could be this. Maybe I'll just double check real quick. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with this. Nice, that was it. Sweet. Alright, this next round, we have this bit of a moisture smudge on the camera. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like a very circular one right here. And it's also very swampy looking and wet and overcast. That you should immediately think of this southern road here on the 1. Pretty much anywhere from like over here all the way up to about here, I think is where the coverage ends, somewhere around here. So yeah, this whole stretch of road is quite wet and overcast like this. So, but I think where we are, based on the fact that there's a hill here, and we have some hills right next to us as well. We have this weird rock formation. I don't actually recognize this at all, but we also have a bit of water in between some land, which I think this beach right here has trucker coverage, if I'm not mistaken, and I think we could be on this white road here, because this mound obviously lines up, and we have a white road that goes down to a beach with another mound right here, which could be what we're looking at. Even though it looks like it's in the water, I don't think it actually is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this beach has trucker. If not, there's another one nearby that has something similar. So I think we could be around here somewhere. I'm not sure if this is the 5K or not, but I'm just going to go for it. All right, it's 4997, not bad. All right, last round. I think I have it, but we'll see. So this is the lookalike for the one on the south coast, but it is not. You have coast to the south and you have mountains to the north. However, the difference is, first of all, you're not going to have this type of partly mostly cloudiness is only in this area. You're not going to see this on the one at all. It's never going to look like this. Second, we don't have any smudges. It's not wet looking. It's not sunset and it's not sunrise. So that's the difference, obviously. And something I like to use is the clouds kind of have sun peeking through and sort of illuminate these mountains a little differently than they do on the south coast. So that's another way I recognize it. Finding your exact location on this is a little bit difficult, but I did notice we do have some water spilling down the mountain over here, and a lot of the times in Iceland you're going to have some tourist attractions that are labeled as POIs on the map as foss, which I think means like fall or something in Icelandic. So you're going to have waterfalls always labeled on the map, which can be really useful for pinpointing. I found a road that kind of lines up. As you can see, we do have like a sign and an off-road that goes north over here. So I think we're on this road that I've marked here, and I feel like this could be that road. It's either that one or this one, but let's see. Are we a little bit closer to this side, or are we a little closer to that side? It's kind of hard to tell because the elevation does pick up over here, so you can't quite see if it turns or not. But over here, we do have a bend that kind of goes back south, which makes sense for here. So I think we're probably going to be somewhere around here. I'm just going to go for it. We'll see what score I get. This could be pretty good. Could be a PB, but we'll see. Nice. 4972. What did that get me? 24888. That's really good. 5 streak as well. Let's see if I made it into... What did I say? 24888? Yep, nice. That is a new PB. Let's go. Yeah, I really don't know where this could possibly be. I had a thought at first, but I'm pretty sure it's west sunset coverage in this road I'm thinking of, or near it, and this is east, I think. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering, but the only thing that makes sense to me is like this road here. However, I don't see a city up ahead. Actually, it could be a city. I'm not really sure. Something sticks out. It could be like something like that, I guess. And it sort of bends around in a way that I don't think quite lines up, but I could be wrong. This is the only thing I can think of, though, and yeah, I don't see anything else that lines up. But I'm sure I'll be wrong, but we'll see. Let's just send it. Oh, pretty close. Well, I keep my streak at least. Why didn't I pick there? I don't know why I was so sure it was here and not there, but maybe I just didn't think about that being there. Anyway, not terrible. We got the right general area. As far as I know, I guess actually this must all be sunrise coverage and I'm just misremembering, but this road I always remember has a very intense sunrise. I assume it's a sunrise, and then it comes down here, goes all the way down the one, down to here, it stops somewhere around here, and then it picks back up in a different time. I think it's actually like raining or nearly raining over here, so yeah, not bad. Alright, so round 2. Whenever I see a landscape like this, I tend to always think of this park. I don't know if it's a national park yet. Thingvellir National Park. just to note, if you see this on a sign, it's not going to be spelled like this. It'll have this character right here, the P looking character. It's pronounced a TH in Icelandic, so Thingvellir. Whenever I see this kind of landscape though, with like the shrubs, as well as the water to the south, really kind of gave it away. Some of these dry hills kind of also reminds me of it. It's also always going to be sunny around here, so yeah, I tend to think of this national park here, and I think this actually makes sense. The one thing I'm a little concerned about, which is definitely cause for concern, is the fact I don't see any buildings. I don't think I see any buildings in the distance, which there should be. They would be like way down here. As you can see, it's quite a touristy area, so yeah, I don't know if this is correct, but this road here kind of lines up. It's got an off-road here and a building right here, so as you can see, that makes sense, and the angle makes sense, I think. Yeah, so I think we're here. Let's go for it. Nice. Got a 7. So round 3 here, we will be on the 1 pretty much always when you have this type of condition. We have the sunset, or no, this is sunrise coverage. So that means you're going to be east of Diamond Beach POI, just as a reference. Diamond Beach is right here, so always west of here on the 1, all the way up until probably around here is where sunrise coverage ends. It's somewhere around here, Hoffen. So I found this lock. I think this lines up kind of. As you can see, we have the road curves here, and we have a mountain that kind of goes to the edge of it. It curves south and goes around it. But then here we have some indentations in the mountain range here, which I don't think completely lines up on this lock, but then also to my east it kind of bends back down and maybe back up, which lines up here. It's kind of hard to tell though, so regardless, we are on the right road, so I'm confident about that. So we will maintain the state streak, so that's good. So I'm just going to send it. And I was incorrect. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so not a bad guess, though. Okay, I have spent so long staring at this round, and I can't find anything that lines up, but I'm like almost positive we have to be in this area here, just because of these mountains. You're not going to have like snow-capped mountains very often in Iceland, so this should be a valley within this region. The only thing I can think of that almost lines up is this. So we have, as you can see, we can have some water here, but the problem, of course, is I don't see a city right here, so I don't think it's here. So I don't really know what it could be. The only other thing that kind of lines up is this, but this doesn't. I'm like almost positive this doesn't have coverage. I believe the coverage goes all the way up to here and then around here and stops probably like right about here. I don't think it continues. I could be wrong, but I almost want to send here because it makes more sense. The road angle is a little bit slightly northwest, southeast, and you don't get that road angle anywhere on any of these fjords here. So I don't know what else it could be. Problem with that is the municipalities here obviously quite small, so we're either in here, in here, or something along here. There's a few possibilities, so, but I honestly don't know what else it could be. So I think I'm just going to send it for the sake of my own sanity. I'm pretty sure this doesn't have coverage, but just have to go for it. Oh my god, how? How is that even? There's no water there. I can't see water. I don't see water. There's no water. Oh, it's just the main road. That's so unfortunate. Okay, well, we'll continue. I got 8 in a row. That's decent. Go for finishing the seed. Alright, round 5 out of 5. Yeah, we have sunset coverage once again, or sunrise I should say. It's kind of hard to tell because the sun is behind these hills here, so However, this is the one once again, and I think we're on this stretch of road right here towards Hop. I've heard Icelandic people call it hop, so I think that's how it's said. But yeah, you can see a bend right up here. This doesn't really make any sense. There's a bit of a bend here, so I'm not sure if this is actually it, but I'm just gonna go for it. Yep, 4988. Nice, decent 20k. But I think I'll end the video there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Yeah, hopefully I'll do some more Iceland videos in the future. I really enjoy playing this country, so if you enjoy watching, feel free to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. And I'll talk to you guys later with some duels, hopefully NMPZ or NM in the future. But anyway, yeah, take care.